Beloved heart, I invite you to sign up to my mailing list, and as a result of signing up, you will get a free gift. It's a 5D rebalance tune up of all the chakras, and chakras are my specialty. So I would love to gift you with this transmission that is filled with light language and codes to help you stay balanced and tuned up during these increased frequencies of energy of this ascension, this new earth frequency. So check out the links in the notes of this show. And I look forward to connecting with you. I am sending you love. This is the transfiguration of the new you. Hello, beloved. Welcome back to another episode of my podcast. I am the host, Monica Bermudez, for the podcast called Ascended Earth, the Transfiguration of the New Human. This episode is dedicated to the pressure of a diamond, which is a metaphor, analogy for the message that I wish to impart with you. So I felt this was an appropriate topic for this episode as a theme for September full moon, super moon in Pisces and lunar eclipse that will be heightened on September 17th, 2024. There is tremendous amount of pressure that we seem to be going through at this time. Before a diamond is a diamond, it goes through a tremendous pressure as a stone to transmute into what is a diamond. And I'm going to talk about this for a bit, about the current cosmic events and energies, because it's important to the message I am about to talk about in relation to our light bodies. If you have not noticed, we have major conscious shift occurring in the collective with massive waves of cosmic rays and energies being emitted from the sun through what geologists and astronomers call coronal massive ejection, CME, with X-class solar flares and X-class solar flares is the highest class of energy according to NASA's measurements. The sun is a living entity that carries its own electromagnetic radiation energy, with one of these being ultraviolet light. And I feel there are others yet to be uncovered by scientists as technology has been accelerating and expanding in advancement. As this radiation hits our planet, we are also being impacted with these waves, and it is felt at the quantum space. And this is where quantum physics comes into play in our DNA. This shakes our DNA's quantum space to the point that old distorted energy will come up for revisit and for completion. I like the expression, there's nothing new under the sun, meaning that as our consciousness is shifting and expanding, we are seeing these distorted energies more and more. It's not that it's anything new, they just been there buried in this quantum space of our subconscious. These cosmic radiations of energies that we are receiving from the sun is shaking everything up to the surface. This is at the individual and the collective level. It is at an exponential and unprecedented level that what is occurring, we are remembering who we are at the soul level and realizing how powerful we are in the process. And we are realizing the potency of our ability to shift our realities and to break free from repeating fear-based patterns or others feeding us fear-based narratives to keep us in control. It is time to break free from all of this and step into your true nature of independent love and independent intuition. This episode is a transmission through my words to re-empower and to re-emphasize what you already are. Which brings me to the point about the pressure of the diamond. Our physical bodies are literally transforming from carbon-based to crystalline, and I will say more diamond-like bodies in alignment to our light bodies. We are being filled with more light codes, and we are literally getting lighter. But it's not that easy. Hence, why it is so important you listen to what I am about to say to you. In the process of all of this, we are going through an alchemical process of transmutation. We must work with our dense energy, our shadow energy, in order to allow the process to take effect. It's through the valley of the shadow where we will receive the initiation and upgrades to your diamond body. Many years ago, I was introduced to a book called The Diamond Cutter, The Buddha on Managing Your Business and Your Life by Gish, Michael Roach, and Lama Christy McNally. It left a big impression on me in my life, and I had forgotten this book, but recently I received guidance on a special message to revisit this topic with the new ongoing cosmic energies. So the messages are based on deep ancient Buddhist and Tibetan wisdom that can be applied in your daily life and other areas of your life that want to focus in other areas like your finances. So basically, it's another approach to mastering your life. I'm not going to focus entirely on this book, but just on its essence and some key points that align to my message to you. According to the book, in ancient Tibetan, diamond represents a hidden potential. And second, it's one of the hardest. So, in essence, the key to your success and abundance in life is embracing your diamond self now through some sacred tips that I want to share with you to also tap into your hidden talents, gifts, and the potential you hold, as well as making you spiritually strong. Hardening is spiritually strong and building strong foundations within your soul. And this also builds foundations on money and finances, which is key whether you have a business or not. When we build strong foundations into our soul via our heart gateway, we are moving from a survival mode into the creator mode. That is one of the main themes and points to this deep ancient wisdom. But we must act on this. Don't think just cause we are receiving these new light codes that everything is easily resolved. The energies assist in making it possible to quantum jump, quantum leap, and quantum shift. So, by changing your attitude now, you are planting and shifting your reality with new seeds. And you can do this starting now. And I also emphasize during the new moon or other portals of manifestations, when the energy is super heightened, to bring about manifestations, which is the strongest emphasis during my program, the Circle of Quantum Conscious Creators, is a monthly new moon ritual circles that I've been leading and teaching others to quantum manifest with these new energies. This is accessible to you now in unprecedented ways. These next words I am about to say to you are like a transmission, and you will feel it working through you as I speak them. There is tremendous amount of photonic light that is being received now from the many cosmic and galactic realms. The photonic light that is entering our cells and our DNA is creating a vortex into the quantum realm space of your DNA and reopening the passageway and connection to your soul path and your connection with the universe. When we tap into the potential of us, we're our own diamond cutter that is tapping into our greatest treasure within. And being able to be the observer and realizing that everything around is shiftable, or in other words, created by us. Realize the power of the creation that you hold within. The photonic light codes are changing our every cell to be diamond-like, making us masters of our life and creators of our realities. We are not victims of the circumstances in our life. Keep polishing your diamond to integrate the shadow aspects in you. As you polish your diamond, you convert into this diamond avatar state and become a creator instead of a victim. The shadow is like a pressure on us to make a change. And the shadows are karmic lessons that are unfolding and coming up to the surface. During these challenging and chaotic times is when we become the strongest or as hard as a diamond. We have been conditioned and brainwashed for eons to be in this victim mindset or blaming others when situations do not work for us. And expectations we had for someone led to disappointment. It's a matter of changing our mindset and alchemizing our heart. I've been there playing this victim as well for many traumatic situations in my life, but I decided I wanted to be a creator, and it is your choice. Certainly not saying don't feel if something traumatic happens. It's a matter of the process to filter it in your system too. Just don't dwell on it forever. When you make that choice, you're sending these waves of energetic shifts into the quantum realm of the universe, creating rippling effects of a new pathway where you are successful, abundant, and at peace with yourself. So here are some 3 sacred tips to take away to help accelerate your path to being that diamond. Number 1, let go of attachment to certain toxic emotions and patterns of the past or what will happen in the future. Take advantage of the full moon energy for this, which is when the energy is heightened to assist with cutting energy cords and releasing and letting go. Number 2, reflect on your shadow aspects and confront from an observer on those areas that still trigger you. Ask yourself why they trigger you. Trigger is an activation. That is another way of me phrasing this, because you're activating those shadow aspects in you of something that is stirring inside of you that is waiting to be released, to be completed, to be learned from. So it's a matter of just reflecting on that and realizing that in that moment, as you realize those triggers, they eventually begin to dissolve. And then the less you get triggered, the more that you start to see this progress of this polishing of the diamond. And the third and last one to take away from this, meditate and keep planting the seeds of the pathway you desire to recreate in your life. And hold it in a sacred space within your heart without any attachments to how it will unfold. Pay attention to your intuition for next guidance and steps. And hence, why I emphasize this independent intuition is to really listen to your inner guidance. First, part of that is to clear some of the weeds of the shadow that keep interfering with your own channel. And that is your higher self channel of your higher guidance. And recreating a whole new life that is more desirable. A life where you are happy, you are at peace with yourself, and you're able to maneuver and navigate through these chaotic and changing times right now. So that is the message for now. And, the pressure that we're feeling is that we are going into this diamond-like body. However, there is still work that we must do with ourselves too, and to be able to quantum shift with these energies. because these energies are at quantum cosmic level, and they are here to assist us as well with these changing times. So I wish you all the best, and I will be connecting with you in another episode. Much love to you. If you enjoyed this episode, make sure to click like, save, and share with others so they can also experience what you just experienced. And stay tuned for some more high vibe episodes. And I'll be connecting with you in the next quantum field. Sending you so much love.